What's up, man?
Not much, just fumbling around. And yeah, ready to go. So it's Spitfire, right?
Spitfire today. Today, everybody, we're going to give you a little bit of a taste of what you all have been asking, and we'll do our best to answer them. Yeah, so let's say, so you have a total of how many questions on your side?
It's risen since the last time we checked. Let me go check.
Yeah.
On Facebook. Okay, Facebook we have. Let me just find it here. 52 comments on Facebook. Okay. And YouTube. 340.
Yep. So with I have about 300 total. So with them together,
692.
we're not gonna be able to answer all of these. So
692. But I reckon that the majority of them are the same.
Yeah, right. A lot of them are probably reoccurring. So that's gonna make things a little bit easier.
Hopefully.
So would you like to kick it off, Ryan, or would you like me to do the honors?
I'm just thinking about all of the questions we have to answer. Okay, first off, to you guys, if you're watching this for the first time, my name's Ryan JC, Ryan James Cropper. I deal with astral projection, metaphysics, and dealing with the mind. And this is Gordon Xavier. He also does pretty much the same thing. Yeah, we both have YouTube channels. And in the last video we did, we shot a 1 hour and 15 minute Q&A, but we didn't answer most of the questions. We pretty much exaggerated and lengthened the answers. So in this one it's going to be a Spitfire. We mentioned it in the last video. It's going to do a Spitfire episode. This is it. We're going to answer them as quickly as we can. Never done this before.
Beautiful.
But yeah, let's go for it. You can do it.
I see it pretty good when we can start off. That'll kind of give people, if they didn't see the last video, kind of a good foundation to start from. It's somewhere around here. I saw it. Okay, here it is. It's by it's from a guy named Jay Cruiser, and he wants to know what got you into astral projection and lucid dreaming. So that's kind of like a good, fun place to start out.
Yeah. Okay. So that was to you, right? So you go first.
Yeah. Okay. Well, a few years ago, maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, the time is kind of blurring together, I used to really experience a lot of sleep paralysis. So for those of you who aren't familiar with sleep paralysis, it's a state your body and mind kind of drifts into whenever you go to sleep at night. Your mind falls asleep, or your body will fall asleep right along when your mind does. So that way, when the dreams start occurring, you're not, moving around and acting like your dreams. So your body releases chemicals that kind of put your body into a paralysis mode. Well, I used to experience this all of the time, and I'd be in class. My mind is still kind of active, but I guess because I was going through puberty, or my body was going through all these changes, it would shut down and fall asleep at night while I'm trying to go to sleep. My body would fall asleep before my mind does. So I'd be stuck in this really strange state where I couldn't move, I couldn't talk. Only thing I can do is look around. And so this began to kind of started my journey off. I researched it. I went to the doctor. I was trying to find out more about this, what I call a disorder. And then that's what led me to lucid dreaming and astral projection, just from typing in on Google and kind of, just researching. And then so I originally came across lucid dreaming, and I mean, who wouldn't want to be able to control their dreams, right? So that really made me, kind of piqued my curiosity, and I just began to search from there and attempt, just like all of you who, you Google it, you come across different steps. I went through the same exact process, and I was able to, do it rather quickly. A lot of people have, a long time. It takes a while for them to do it, but I was able to do it rather quickly. So I'm making videos and led me here. So it's kind of my story.
I'm starting to realize there are 2 types of people, maybe 3. I'm not sure what the third is, but actually, I do know what the third is because I've seen other people talk about it. There are your kind, who are interested, because who wouldn't want to control their dreams, and then you start getting into it from that angle. Then you start to experience astral projection, and then there are my kind who really don't have a choice. We're born with it, and we have to make do with it, even if it terrifies us at the beginning, and we have to become stronger and figure out, the ins and outs and how not to get to the lower realms and how to get to the higher realms. Yeah, and rather than seeing it as a curse or a sin, full practice, it's more of a luxury, really. You get to experience all sides of reality whenever you like. Most people, they're just stuck to 3D, which sucks. It's boring,
Yeah.
Or there's the third kind, and I've heard of this vaguely on the internet floating around. It's the children who are brought up in tribes, and then they get given peyote or salvia or DMT or psilocybin mushrooms, and they kind of grow up with this, within their household. So it's like normal. And I guess you can imagine growing up as a child, your pineal gland's wide open anyway, and they are putting all of these external substances into your body, told how to control everything, told, what things actually are, so you're not going to be afraid of them. You haven't got all the videos and the horrible programming terrifying you, and setting up an expectation of what you may bump into and encounter, the scary side of things. You're just perfect, you're clean, no expectations, no fear.
What a beautiful way to be brought up, man.
Exactly. I'm not going to say it's kind of rare when you really think about the amount of people on this earth, and then you got the odd few families that do that. It's kind of rare.
Oh yeah.
But hopefully within the future that will become more readily available, I suppose.
Yeah, I think it will be. Especially with the internet nowadays.
Oh yeah, everyone's going to be making it themselves.
Yeah.
So this one here.